Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TimeToRole's Campaign 1. This is episode 126. We're close to being done with this thing, as I said last week, so we're going to get straight into it. We're starting a little late. We have no Austin tonight because he got some sort of weird flu over the last day or so, and he is actively sleeping, so we won't have Beep tonight. Well, he'll be there, but not in any meaningful way. But anyways, let's just get into it. Let's see what the aftermath is of the fight we had last week. For those of you that are new here, hit that subscribe button on YouTube, follow button on Twitch if you're watching this live, and if you're watching any or you're listening to this on some podcast, download it, do all that stuff. I appreciate you guys, and we will see where this takes us. Let me. This is what's endearing about our little stream here is that it's all live. So editing, things that go wrong, it all happens in real time.
It's like live.
Or not the it's kind of
it
like
carries
anyway.
its tadpoles.
That thing's disgusting.
Anyways,
Once a year,
Anywho's it.
Yeah.
100 to 300 eggs per year.
Okay, so last we left off, you guys made your way through a very intense fight with Matilda the Terror. After a little bit of playing with life or death for some of you actually dying, you all managed to be revived and brought back to life. However, the immediate realization of the place that you were in brought some little bit of dread and also like just exhaustion to the group. Before you had really even had a chance to collect your thoughts, a bright silverish like blue portal cracked open and stepped through a pale-skinned, black-haired angel-like being, stating, or not just asking, telling you to follow her if you'd like to live. She introduced herself as Ammriel, and she also introduced herself as the daughter of Shanti. As all of you stepped up, almost being persuaded to do so in a way that is hard to explain. You're almost beckoned in a way that kind of reached into your inner soul and just kind of dragged you towards the portal. All of you agreed to. You kind of gave in and started walking, and we left off with you guys stepping through the portal. As you step through the portal, you're immediately greeted with a blinding light. You go from a darkly lit hellscape that is the Chaos Plane to a curiously themed room. You walk in, there are you look down at your feet and there are red, green, blue, and gold stained glass, as well as a cross-section of white stained glass. Standing at the center of the room is a white, like a silver-leaved tree. It's very reminiscent of a tree of life that you all experience on Arun, except it's instead of its golden and reddish leaves, it's bright silver. You look around, and reaching out through a window, you do see a quite large, what seems to be a tree of life. It is towering over everything that you can see. And as you look around and your eyes adjust, you hear a voice creep through, speaking to you. One moment. No. Zach, why'd you do that? You hear, hello. Ammriel, thank you for bringing them. I know you might have some questions about what's going on. But first, let me introduce myself. And the image of the room you are in comes into full picture. As soon as I can grab you guys. Standing on the other side of the tree, a bronze-skinned, white-haired woman with flowers and plants coming off of her adornments, and she's wearing a nice long white and green dress. She steps around and smiles and says, welcome, to my tower. My name is Shanti. Some of you may have heard of me. I'm otherwise known as the Matron of Flowers in the material plane. I asked my daughter here, and standing next to you, which all of you are right about here, so if you can place your tokens, do. I got Ori and Thaddeus, because for some reason they can't. I will say, oh Jesus!
Oh, I'm
big saying big,
Oh.
Elkas. Elka, I mean,
Elka.
my bad.
Sorry, Weaver cast enlarge reduce on us when we walked in.
Weaver's tiny, Elka's huge.
Normal.
If Weaver tiny, why Ori small?
Here we go. Oh. There we go. That's about right.
Ori was like 2 feet tall at one point.
Yeah, I think when he's like 1.
or when I actually cast enlarge reduce on him.
Alright.
Beep is with you guys, but Austin isn't here, so he's gonna kind of. Oh, big cat. But yeah, the woman that brought you, Ammriel, she is. This is her token. If you want to take a look at her, she is She's much taller than Ori. Wings kind of set to the side. She kind of gestures to the woman sitting over here, or standing over here. She steps around. And let me shut my door because all of a sudden my entire family decided to walk up the fucking stairs. She'll look at all of you and say, welcome to my tower, and also welcome to my home. There's a few reasons I brought you here. One, you defeated, well, my niece, I guess, technically. So, I would like to thank all of you for, dealing with her. She tends to be a bit, moody as she steps forward towards all of you. I'd like all of you to make a, wisdom saving throw.
Ugh. My rolling like ass continues.
Yay!
18.
Oh, Andrew's with you guys too.
Bless you.
Bless you, whoever sneezed in the background.
That's my fiance.
Did mine show up?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will remind you that all of you are really hurt, by the way. Like, you haven't rested yet.
You said
You leveled
Oh,
up. You did not rest.
I leveled. Oh, okay.
You
Well, I'm just letting
told
you
us
know
to-
that leveling up long rested me.
Yeah, you actually told us to reset everything.
Oh,
So.
well.
I haven't yet.
I was just saying, yeah, half of these, like, Beep still has 2 HP, so.
Oh, fair.
I'll take myself back to 9.
Yeah, sorry. If I said that, my brain was not
I
thinking.
don't- I don't remember what mine was. Not sure why.
You're fine, Todd.
It's fine. Either way, you're not feeling rested, is the point. As for the wisdom saves, let me go ahead and roll for Beep and Ander.
I don't.
Nice.
Natural 20 for Beep, and a 7 for Ander. As you stand before two goddesses here in the spiritual realm, a place that all of you have heard of, but never really conceptualized. You understood that there's in this world there is an afterlife. There are multiple realms that people's souls are sent to once they pass on. Some are reborn. Some choose to live within the afterlife in some of these realms, along with the gods and goddesses. But seeing these two beings up close, you look over to Ander, because actually it would be Ander and Ori. Both of you feel an intense, which is really ironic with you too. You feel incredibly small. Like your being and your just who you are as a person is, you can't comprehend just how tiny you are, minuscule you are compared to the lifetimes these two have lived and seen. And it is a daunting task for you to be standing in front of these two. As for anybody that rolled above an 18, you do feel a sense of reverence, almost like a forced reverence coming off of these two. And it's not in a malicious intent. It's more of a, this is who we are. We can't really control this. And
Is it at 18 or above 18?
18 was the DC.
Okay.
Yeah. So, the one who introduced herself as Shanti will step forward. I apologize for bringing you to such a place. She kind of clocks both Ander and Ori, and she kind of waves her hand, and a sense of warmth falls over all of you. Anybody that as she does that, you feel like a golden radiance flush over your body. And for those of you that have a past perception of over 20, which I believe is just Vivra, which I
Just a smidge.
And no, it would be Beep as well, but he's not here.
Beep probably does, yeah.
You see a gold light, very gentle light, shine down over all of you, and anybody that had any form of rot is now cleansed of their rot.
Yay.
Yay.
Huzzah.
I brought you here for a few reasons. One, to get you out of that nasty place. Two, to return you back to the plane you belong to. And three, to thank you for finally halting my niece's ambitions. I suppose, first and foremost, some rest is in order, because all of you look rough, despite and she'll look at you, Zane, despite how you look. Ammriel, do prepare, either you or one of your, little cohorts, can you prepare some, places of rest for our guests for the night? And actually only for an hour. Sorry, I've been here for so long that I forget that time passes here much quicker, or I suppose slower, here and faster in the material realm. So I wouldn't want you wasting a whole day here, and all of a sudden wasting half a year there.
It would indeed be unfortunate, but we are in no shape to continue on with our current quest at the moment.
Yes. I believe you intend to defeat the vampire, correct?
Yeah.
Kill him is probably a better term.
At least attempt to, yes.
And she'll smile and... Well, my tower provides me many options to look into the material realm. And she'll wave her hand towards the silverleaf tree. And you'll see a window pop open. And looking down into this window, you see Zane. You see your mother and your father conversing in your home back in Ebrax. Vivra, you look down upon a desert landscape, and from miles high in the air, you see dots of civilizations of
Nope. If this is what I want to see, I don't. I probably see nothing beyond what's right here.
Oh, no, you see dots of civilizations being from miles up into the air over the Sabathian desert, and you see multiple plumages of smoke coming from them, and them on fire. You see...
No reaction.
Elka, you see your mother in Arun, quietly rocking your now niece. That was just recently born. For Thaddeus, you look down and you're trying to find, you notice, and I will say, all of you see these images, like it's like a kaleidoscope of life in front of you. But the ones you focus in on, Thaddeus, you see Noetic, and he is actively in a cave. And you do see what look to be Torben and a few others surrounding him, and they look to be sitting next to a campfire inside of a cave. For Beep, which he's not here, but for the sake of what you see a marble laced castle. And a large golden tree towering above that castle. And Ander, for you see Valentine. All of you see Valentine just sitting in her study, reading a book. And then as you look farther out in this kaleidoscope of windows, you see friends. You see people that you've interacted with over your journey. You see Alan. You see
Aiko?
Aiko.
Yeah, where Aiko at right now?
There you go.
Aiko's active. Aiko's
What are you
actively
up
Aiko's currently hanging from a tree with Ariel next to him, and they seem to
Aria?
be, not Ariel. Sorry. He
Red Dead crossover confirmed.
dude, he has
Is he shooting his bow and still missing?
hard to tell from here. Squirtle makes a lot of characters with A's in its name. I just realized that. Anyways,
First and best letter of the alphabet.
but you see Godric. You see Ophelia, Elkis, Archer. They're together, speaking
What
to
that bitch doing,
who?
Alistair?
Oh, I'd say if you're specifically looking for Alistair, make a perception check. Anybody can do that.
15.
Okay. For 15, you look around and there doesn't seem to be any sight of Alistair.
Can I roll to see if I see my parents?
Sure.
Go ahead with Elka's roll.
I rolled the same thing
We'll look for Alistair. Yeah.
for Alistair.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, go ahead and roll perception check.
Whoops, that wrong.
Not a D10.
If either of them mention that they're looking for somebody in particular, I will look, but otherwise I don't give a shit. My entire world is right here, essentially. So
Aww.
Damn it.
Aw.
I think my vision is blurry. I could certainly use some
God,
clarity.
it's raining in here.
Todd, are you not rolling on off of your character sheet? Why are you just rolling a d20?
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Todd, we have been playing this game for almost 4 fucking years, my man. Like, get it
I
together.
never roll. Okay, what role
So-
should I be looking?
First,
like you
doing?
lucky.
Leave the old man alone.
I never roll, he says as he killed the god last session.
Perception check, Todd. Jesus.
What skill set should I be?
Perception check.
Perception. Jesus
For the
Christ.
4th time.
You keep talking over each other.
He said it without me talking the first time, motherfucker.
Look at what I rolled. Roll the same thing.
Perception. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I was gonna say that's
That was
persuasion.
Nat 1!
Except
That was actually a joke. And I don't think I can roll lower than 10.
on that one.
No, you
yeah,
can't, but it's
because
still technically a Nat 1.
yeah. Well, the DC was 15. You're looking for your parents. Yeah, you see your mother. She's back home. She seems to be sitting in your childhood home. She's sipping on some tea. As for your father, you look around and you don't see him with your mother, but then your eyes can't help but glance back down towards Noetic. And as you
Fucking noetic.
do, you see a familiar elven face sitting at the campfire as you focus in on that image. And your father is sitting at that campfire with Torben and Noetic.
I'm just gonna very loudly say, that is interesting. I may accomplish 2 birds with 1 stone.
As you see, I have ways of looking in, and I have been tracking your journey.
To interrupt real quick, did anybody mention that they're looking for Alistair?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Okay, then.
With
Then I'll roll a 3.
Good job.
with a 20 total. Jesus, that's terrible.
That's horrible.
With a 20, you look and look and look, and you can't find Alistair. And before you can finish looking, you'll hear Arl say, "Some people can't be found in my mother's window. Those who don't want to be found tend to have ways of defending themselves against the divine."
Unfortunate.
And
Nobody took my clue.
Shanti will look over to you, Weavra. Unfortunately, the one you seek has been notoriously hard to track down over the years. Well, I should say centuries, to be honest. He's an interesting one to track, that's for sure.
This one was only looking on behalf of his friends.
Understood.
Oh. I want to see if I can find our little cheese monster friend.
Okay. I will, if you say it, yeah, I mean, if you're inquiring about that out loud, yeah, anybody that wants to attempt to look for Alara in this window, you can. You'll see Ariel start to realize, oh, she got caught up in the moment, and she's starting to walk this way. And Shanti will guide you all to step forward. With a 20, wow, you're rolling not that great today, Brett.
Out of the 2 rolls, out of the 3 rolls, I have not rolled above a 9.
And with a 17, Thaddeus, you don't really see much. It is a the way it's like a kaleidoscope of life. That's the best way I could describe it. It's literally just multiple small images peeking into different individuals that Shanti has deemed worthy to look towards. As you begin looking, Weavra, and you're just kind of quiet, kind of just very, very quietly say, where is she? Shanti will smile at you and say, if you're looking for your young goblin friend, she's unavailable at this very moment. And she'll wave her. She is. And she'll wave her hand. And what you will see is an image, a full-blown image. Now the window has closed the kaleidoscope. And it is an image of Alara. She's sitting in a garden, a verdant garden, like it's all sorts of plants and animals all around. And looking down upon her, what looks to be a gorgeous, like almost a porcelain-colored dragon. Narrow in the face, long, slender neck, very large, bright wings. And actually, I do have a token, I believe, that you'll be able to see exactly what that dragon looks like. Maybe. Did I add it to... Real question is, did I add you to the Roll20? If not, I can grab it real quick. Another thing you notice about this as I'm grabbing this image, what you notice about this dragon is it has horns atop its head that look very similar to a deer. And its scales, as it looks more porcelain, a shimmer of light will bounce off this dragon and you'll see what looks to be a rainbow prismatic reflection across it. I'm gonna grab... Oh, that's right. God damn it. Oh, well, that's fine. I'll just grab a screen grab, and we will... Okay. And then we will, I'll make it a handout, and we will do that real quick. It should be in all of your journal, and that's what you will see.
Damn.
Damn.
Wow.
And she'll smile down at Shanti will smile down at the image. It seems your friend has traveled to the realm of one of my aunts. What I will tell you is this. She is the mother of all dragons, and she is also considered a goddess. However, it seems like your friend has found a way to travel in between the material realm and to her garden, which is curious, seeing as it lays within this realm.
Is that her, or is that her sister, or is that the...
She's speaking on the dragon as her aunt.
Okay,
Shanti is
okay.
speaking that is her aunt. Yes. Either way, your friend seems to be doing fine. You see Alara just making a flower crown, just enjoying life there. Is there anything else? Is anybody else you'd like to look into before we move on?
No, I think I'm okay.
Me.
You?
Dave.
He's dead.
Yeah, but
Is-
where is he at? He's still in another plane somewhere.
Yeah, how's Dave doing?
Is Dave actually dead? I thought we rescued Dave.
No, he's dead. Look,
Oh,
No, he's dead.
He's not on my back.
He was dead, and then he was raised, and then I accidentally killed him with bright light.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Kind of.
Are you
Fortunately,
speaking? Are you
praise.
speaking on Dennis the donkey?
The donkey,
no.
yes.
Well, I was talking about. Well, I guess either one.
Who the
Wait,
fuck's Dave?
Okay, I'm sorry. I was thinking
Dave,
of
the
Dave
goblin.
Why does it say more color? I'm confused.
Oh yeah, the goblin. No, yeah, he
How
did.
you could how could you so easily forget?
He was
Our new friend.
catatonic last I saw him.
He was fine.
you played him.
I know, but I also have horrible PTSD
So-
from
and-
playing him.
And you call me a drunk.
Magic's too in character. He forgot he died. He lost one character.
Zane met this character for like 5 minutes before he was fucking gone, okay? Fuck me.
He was with us for a little bit. At least a day.
At least one day
Yeah.
where he
One
spoke
day
nothing
with
at all
Dave.
to Zane.
Oh my
'cause he
god,
couldn't
that'd be
talk.
a great. That's a great title for a book. One Day with Dave.
Can we get a prequel with Dave to see how his life was before he met Ori? I do want to see where Dave's at.
Dave's dead.
They
No,
did.
like, well, I mean, there's an afterlife,
Oh. Okay.
right?
She will kind of look at all of you, and then as you ask about the goblin, one of the goblins that you terrorized, mind you, this is the mother of all creation that you're standing in front of, and all natural beings. She'll look at you, take a deep breath, and she'll put her hand out, and you'll see Dave, along with many other goblins that are in more of a wispy spirit form, seem to be...
Like Carl and Princess Donut.
Yeah.
They did die.
Are they in hell? What's
No.
the hell version of D&D?
It's the Hells, and this is not where
Just
they're
the
at.
hells? Okay.
You see them...
That'd be
You see them
so
prance.
funny.
You see them. What look to be? They look to be in a verdant field of vegetables, and it's some sort of farmland, and they are actively picking what look to be a forever abundance of vegetables and fruit, where a group of people that was once on the brink of starvation has now found an abundance of food in paradise. They seem to be in some form of some sort of just natural, like almost like a heaven, like paradise.
Sounds like Elysium in like Greek mythology.
In ways, yes. And she will kind of clear her throat. I suppose I forgot to explain where you're at.
Could you bring Dave back?
No, he has passed on. The only way
Well-
to bring him back is via resurrection magic, and us gods cannot intervene with such magics or cast such magics on a whim.
Okay. Could you also check on someone else for us?
Who would you like to look into?
Our esteemed friend Dennis.
She'll just smile. Dennis seems to be having a great time as she places her hand out towards the tree. With the female donkey that you acquired for him. He's back at your home in Sylvania. It seems like he's being well taken care of. And as you look, Dennis is like definitely gained like 20 pounds.
Oh, he's a big boy now.
He has been
He's big boy now.
he's been eating his share, that's for sure.
Can I pet him through this little mirror thing?
Unfortunately, no. This is just a. Think of this as a more interactive and on the at my whim scry.
Can you blow some wind in his direction to let him know that I'm with him?
What
Is
do
that
you
a thing you can do?
What do you take me for? A goddess of nature? Of course I can. And she will.
I like this lady.
And she will put her hand out towards the window and blow what look to be like little sprinkles of green off of her fingers towards the wind, and you will see Dennis's hair kind of breeze and blow.
Or he'll reach his hand out. Kind
You
of
saying
like
that makes me think of the long-haired cow, like gif.
You're reaching your hand out towards the window.
Yeah, he'll act like he's petting him.
Oh, I see.
But like he understands he can't actually pet him, but he's just pretending.
She'll smile at you.
But does he really understand that? Never mind.
Or he takes the. Is this a physical object?
The what? The window?
Yeah.
It's just seems to be a portal that has opened up on the trunk of the tree.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, or we'll just beat Thaddeus with it. But
I
he
was
doesn't actually
gonna
do that.
ask if there was a little Dennis running around in the background.
None that you can see.
We haven't been gone that long.
Yeah, you guys have only been gone
Right?
you guys have only been gone for about a month. So, when I put it
Yeah.
to put it in perspective, he's gained some weight in a month. He's gained like 20 to
God
30 pounds in a
damn.
month. Dude's been munching. All right. Yeah, like
Can you give the people down there a sign to stop feeding him so much?
I can't interfere with the material realm on that level, unfortunately.
Well, you just blew some wind.
Well, I can control nature. Do you want me to?
Start a fire, burn the field.
No, don't do that.
No, don't do that.
I mean, I could do that as she lights a
No.
little flame in her hand.
Well, you can't
No,
interact with
that's
the.
fine.
She smiles down at you. I can only control things of nature in the material realm.
Okay, well, grow less food.
That I
Oh.
that I could do, but that would be affecting not just your
Specifically
donkey.
for Dennis.
That unfortunately, that's not how this works.
Okay, well,
There's nothing with
Why are
wrong
we
with
here
him
then?
being. There's nothing wrong with him being fat. You've been
well,
overweight.
I worry about him.
You've been overweight before.
I've been overweight before.
Yes.
I'm in excellent shape.
Sure.
You take a look over at Ori, and
Look at my.
Ori's kind of
Ori lifts off
like
his armor.
fucking ripped, dude.
Or he takes off his armor. Look up. Shows off his fucking washboard abs.
I'm
Or
gonna
you looking
start-
kind of.
You're just giving in to what he wants.
I have
you
a
to do.
0.5% body weight.
Oh. Oh.
I wouldn't.
Oh.
I wouldn't go that far. You are Minotaur.
Color me wrong. Oops.
Shanti will look down at all of you and smile. It's nice to see that all of you are in higher spirits after such a difficult battle. And she'll look over to specifically Ori, Weaver, and Beep. Death is a difficult experience, I can tell. Well, on the bright side, you are in a place where exhaustion doesn't really exist. Only rest.
Only wish I could remember my killing shot.
I mean, you can. You never went unconscious.
No,
How do you know
Todd. That was Todd
God,
speaking.
man.
Oh, okay. She'll.
All I remember is
All you gotta do is watch the stream.
Shanti will
As Ori
smite.
looks towards the camera.
Shanti will
Lightning bolt.
fucking smite you. Yeah, just 1,000 damage right there. Goodbye.
Or he falls through a little portal and doesn't come back for like 45 minutes.
Like a take from The Office.
Oh my god.
Or he looks at Zach behind the camera. Sitting in his like director's chair.
Yeah, and the mage's like, can we move on from this? Come on. All right. Well, Shanti will look at all of you. Well, on the bright side, you've stumbled into a place of rest. Welcome to Rahenga. This is the great sanctuary of spirits. This is the domain that I rule. You're currently sitting in, standing within the Tower of Life. I guess my daughter is taking care of accommodations for you. Here you will only have to sleep for about an hour, and you will be fully rested. And then you will travel down the river and make your way to the portal back to your reality. Do you have any questions for me?
Why is the grass red over here?
Oh. I suppose that I didn't realize mortals would be... Well, I guess all of you are inquisitive by nature. Well, I can explain how the Tower of Life works if you'd like, because that would explain the red grass.
Oh, yeah.
Please do.
Huh. The Tower of Life was created by myself many millennia ago. It was a conduit I used to create most of the natural beings you see within the material realm. Now, this is well before the fracture, but...
Did you create us?
No. That was the doing of my mother and my father. I created most of the animals, as well as, and she will point to you, Elka, and the Fae. They were my responsibility.
Mom?
She's kind of like your mom.
No, more or less. Well, I am considered a matron, so I suppose that isn't too far off.
Like your grandma or something.
You are her progenitor.
I created
Great grandma.
I along with my mother created the first race of Fae, which inevitably turned into dragons.
Was that an accident or
That was a complete accident. We were creating the world.
pretty? That was a really cool accident.
When did elves come along?
They were created not too long after the Fae. By my mother. But,
Have a minotaur. Whose race is older, elves or minotaur?
elves are significantly older than minotaurs.
Damn it!
Zane's got like his notebook out writing down things that he's listening
Okay, when
to.
were the minotaur created? Who's my godmother?
Well,
Was it a mistake?
Am I a fucked up race?
She'll just smile at you. All mortal life, other than the Fae and the Furbolg, they were my personal creation.
Oh, okay.
Were created by my mother, Eldath. All of you have probably seen numerous, statues and visages of her, specifically in places like Sylvania. And as you guys think back, most of the religious structures within Sylvania worshipped Eldath, the mother of all gods, and the primary creator.
Can we meet Eldath? She in the building?
She does not exist within this realm of the spirit realm. No, she
Is Elda in the building?
she rules over her own we'll call it a plane just for ease. It's not quite what it is, but for the sake of explaining it without getting into too much detail and confusing all of you, she along with my father created a separation to...
I'm sorry they're separated.
Oh no, they're very much together, but they separated themselves from their children and then left us to manage and take over and control various parts of the world that they created after the fracture.
So they abandoned their children?
No,
I think they just left the nest, when you're old enough to leave home.
that's precisely more or less what it is. I was left to control and balance nature to the best of my ability. However, it's been a little difficult because of certain mortal interlopers.
I think you're doing a good job. Everything seems fine down there.
I'm gonna look over her and just apologize. I'm sorry for what I did to this. I'm just gonna show her the glaive we made.
Oh. And she'll smile at it.
It has
I'm
good intentions.
very glad that someone like yourself was able to engineer effectively, no, quite literally a part of my soul into something like that. I hope you use it well.
I'm gonna use it to smite a vampire to death.
That's not a bad way to do it.
Is that my job or yours? Can't remember.
I have to do it.
Okay.
You're gonna help me do it, but you know.
Yeah. I mean, we're all gonna help.
I will be the one removing his heart,
Either way,
if there is one.
I get to implant it in yourself.
you asked about the Tower of Life, and I can explain it to you. The verdant green represents birth and creation. The vibrant blue represents the beauty and the sorrows of life. The glistening gold represents change and aging. And the deep red that you asked about represents death and rebirth.
Oh, that's why my token's over here.
Unintentional, but it's kind of funny.
It worked out. It checks out, yeah.
This white tree in the center, along with the white stained glass, represent the afterlife. And my primary conduit on intermingling with your realm of existence. The stone pathways that you see that meet in the cardinal directions, they represent time and space. The stained glass itself represents the soul, one's sense of self. The black outline represents a spiritual shield that everybody has. It's hard to explain. Your soul is protected by multiple layers of spiritual energy, and for most people it is represented in a black protective shell.
How does mine look, out of curiosity, to you?
And she'll look at you. Are you speaking on what color your soul is?
No, how does that shield piece look in particular?
Quite bold. You seem
Good
to
look at our souls.
You seem to be someone who prioritizes protecting your body and those around you. Just
Interesting.
from glancing at you. If you're wondering about the color of your soul, it is everybody's soul falls. The colors kind of fall somewhere in the spectrum of these four colors. Now, if your soul is a bright red, that doesn't mean you're about to die. It just means perhaps you're more acquainted with death. And she'll kind of, without even like looking at you, or she'll just kind of point at you.
Oh, okay, cool. I was about to ask. Is there anything else about my soul that stands out?
You do have... Oh my.
Yep. I got another guy. I got two guys in there. Or, I'm sorry.
One of them is a fragment of you.
Yes, I'm realizing
What?
this now. Oh boy. That... And she'll like, may I touch you?
Yeah, my girlfriend just died. I don't know if I'm moving on that fast.
No. She'll like look at you and smile. I'm a married woman. And she will walk.
Where's your husband? I feel like we should ask him.
He's off.
Is he Santa Claus?
No, he's off mingling in his laboratory. Probably creating some other spell. And she will tap you on the shoulder, and you will feel your soul radiate. Everybody will see Ori's just aura around him just radiate a bright gold. And she'll kind of like tilt her head to the right. There's also someone I can't get rid of.
Oh, man.
Yeah, unfortunately. You'll have to get
Why
rid
not?
of...
What's wrong with that?
That's a trial you must pass on your own. You must get rid of him yourself.
That's just swell. Well, since you're here, I guess you can talk to my axe too. Here you go.
And she'll,
Say hi. He'll shake his axe a little bit.
if it isn't the soul of my brother. Wow, Lazarus. You see, my mother, kind of had a hobby of creating demigods back in the day, well before the fracture, and this is one of them. It seems like he's not, well,
I'm gonna hide my hands while she's doing that.
Hey, how's he
I'm
doing?
gonna roll a D100 to see if he says anything. Oh wow, that's a 1. And you'll hear, hey, sis, how you doing? Everybody will hear this out loud.
Oh, you're so bashful.
I've only talked to her once ever in my life.
You should talk to your family more, man.
Well, those
Yeah,
demigods.
it's not polite to
Demigods.
just ignore them.
Well, demigods, and she kind of puts her hand. Demigods, in their defense, do sort of have a separation from us, actual gods.
Oh, I think you guys should change that.
They
you know,
were demigods were mortals that were given immense divine power,
I
and
feel like you should do some family get-togethers.
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys should change that.
everybody make an insight check as Zane says that. I'm dating dead, so yeah, make an insight check.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh, this is actually pretty good for me.
I'm not rolling for B.
Modifier is 24.
Okay. Gene. Elka, Weaver, you don't really catch Weaver specifically, you don't really catch on to what's happening.
Yep. I'm off in my own little world.
Yeah. Elka, you can tell that there's a bit of a sad face on her that she has as Zane makes that remark. But for Ori, Thaddeus, and Zane, there is a deep sense of longing behind her eyes when you say that. It's like you just tried to casually say you need to do this, and this is something that she's clearly wanted for a very long time but has no means to do so.
You okay?
Ever since the fracture, us gods have been trapped away here in the spiritual realm. Granted, it was of our own choice at the time, and we thought it was for the best, and to this day I still think it probably is for the best that we don't directly mingle with the material planes and the mortal realms. Our siblings, like Lazarus here, who lives within your axe, Ori, we can't exactly interact with them unless we make direct contact like we are now. In fact, all of you, and she'll look at every single one of you, all of you seem to be harboring various forms of demigods.
I'm gonna just grab both blades. And do they feel warm in my hands or?
Make a roll D100.
While he's doing that, I will say this one is unaware of any demigod he is harboring.
And she'll smile at you as you say that. And she'll just point right at the gemstone in your armor. He's in there. Although he does not seem like he wants to wake up.
Could you introduce us?
I can certainly try. Oh boy. And she'll kind of like take a step back. Jackson, I swear to God. Sorry, Jackson's being a shithead.
Isn't that their job?
She'll look at you, Libra. It seems Harmonia does not want to wake up anytime soon. But he's in there. And then she'll look to you, Elka. And it seems like Calypso is very much awake. Hello, dear. And you'll hear the very high-pitched Calypso's voice alter out from your blade. Hi, Shanti. It's good to see and hear your voice again. I hope we're not intruding, since we're technically not allowed up here. I'm the one that invited them here, so everything's fine, dear. And she'll look to you, Thaddeus. It seems Lunalis does not want to speak. His mothers would be quite ashamed of him for not speaking yet. In fact, I get the sense that they've done some speaking for him. But he's not reacting to me. Thaddeus. I assume you've spoken to two...
Spoken to the sisters.
Yes, they are my sisters. Shar and Selune. They are two of the few goddesses that actually still willingly interact with the mortal realms. They kind of went against the grain, I guess you could say. But they also do control two vital parts to life. So I understand their reasonings. But it seems like their son does not want
Their
to...
son?
It's a little difficult to explain. Lunalis was not a mortal. Lunalis was created between the two sisters. One bore half of Selune's power, and the other half bore Shar's power. So when I say their son, it's the only real way I can describe him without it feeling too convoluted. He was born from both of the sisters, just from their energy, not from any maternal methods. And she'll look over to you, Zane.
I'm actively hiding my gauntlets behind my back.
I see the troublemakers have found you, Mr. Rona.
We get along.
Well, as long as you get along, that's perfectly fine. Uzoth, I hope you're behaving yourself. Roll D100.
God.
Oh.
15.
Oh, he stepped away.
Oh, apparently.
Yep, sorry.
And
Sorry.
There he is.
Yep, dog was being dumb. You'll hear very sheepishly from behind, like you're hiding him behind your back.
Yeah.
You'll hear, Zane, it's all right. You can stop hiding us. Yeah, I agree. She knows we're here anyways. Hey, sis. I hope you're doing well. And she just looks down at them. You know. And she just kind of like scowls at your fists. Effectively.
They've been good. I promise.
And she kind of smiles at you. I have no doubt that they've been behaving themselves because our mother would kill them if they weren't. You see, your gauntlets are a little different. While most and she just kind of scratches her head. Most echoes of the fracture were created by champions calling upon demigods to help them fight. In your gauntlet's case, two actual deities, well, one deity splitting himself into two, my idiot little brother, decided to inhabit gauntlets for fun back in the fracture to try to help. And, well, he's been stuck there for 800 plus years. So, yeah. You could say it's been interesting for them. And you'll just hear, hey, listen here. I thought it'd be a good idea. And, well, it's been fun.
Yeah, we've been having a great time together.
Our first wielder killed a dragon. And this wielder, our second wielder, he's killed a lot more than a dragon. Well, I don't think he's actually killed anything, but his friends have.
We help.
Yeah, we help. And Shanti will just look annoyed. And she'll...
When he says that, does my son of the sisters like scream out, go, fuck you, it was me, bitch?
Nope, they stay quiet.
I literally said we help. What do you want from me, Thaddeus?
And then she'll look over to Beep and smile and say, I see Geronimo's still as quiet as ever. And Beep will kind of nod. He'll start singing eventually, and once he does, you'll appreciate his voice. And she'll look over to Ander then, and I see you're the only one that, well, you don't necessarily have you don't have an echo of the fracture, but you are... And she just kind of tilts her head at Ander. Are you... You know what? I'm sure you're fine. And Ander just kind of looks around like, what does she mean? Like, help? What?
Zane's just gonna shrug and just be like, I don't know.
Anyways, so, back to my description of this Tower of Life. The black outline does represent your shell that holds your soul. The octagon represents the balance between the material and the spiritual worlds. And the outer trees, they have no meaning. I just like the aesthetic.
I can respect that.
However, at this point, you'll see Ammriel walk back into the room. Mother, some beds have been prepared, and some food has also been prepared. Are you, you can drop your time stop spell now. Oh, right. And she'll snap her fingers, and you'll see a shroud of silver disappear from around you that you did not notice before. Sorry, like I said, time kind of travels a little weird here, and specifically in this tower. The rest of the sanctuary, not so much. It's a little weird. Time is, and she just kind of puts her hands out like an Italian man. Time is like a weird soup.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
Time is a weird soup.
It's difficult because it sits on an axis that's infinite, and it's surrounded by. It's a bit difficult to create life. I don't know if you know this.
I'm well aware.
Anyways, get some rest. When you're resting, we will make sure that you're you'll be staying here in the tower. I wouldn't recommend wandering the grounds outside unless either myself or Ammriel here is with you. Some of the spirits don't take too kindly to mortals being in their space. Specifically, and she'll just look at you, Ori. Specifically, one that may or may not have sent them here.
I think it'd be kind of funny to see him again.
Wait, may have something here? Does that mean... I'm just gonna pause and mouth Dave to her.
Oh yes, I remember. I showed you that image of he's here.
Oh, I can visit Dave. We can visit
along
Dave,
with
guys.
all the other goblins that you mercilessly killed for seemingly no reason other than to.
I don't think that's a wise decision.
Satiate your carnal desires to kill.
Yes, it was a completely selfish decision on my part, and it was awesome.
It wasn't.
Awesome.
Actually, it was selfish. Yes, it was selfish. But death, as she points to the red, is just as important as life.
See, this is.
And
She's on my side, guys.
And Ammriel in the background will just facepalm. Mother, don't try to reason with a murderer.
Natural selection. This is what I've been talking about.
And
Just made them permanent migrant workers.
Purge the weak.
Shanti will look back and smile and say, he's not a murderer. He's a serial killer. There's a difference.
Okay. Yes.
All right, get to go sleep so you can go kill the vampire.
I'm gonna go visit Dave.
And she'll just put her hand. She'll put her hand up and look at you and say, "You are not permitted to leave this tower until you sleep at least an hour."
She did say no. Oh, actually, I do have one more question.
Sure.
I'll step forward a little bit. Can I see my brothers?
And she'll look.
Are they here?
She'll look at you and smile. Well, I don't think I can permit you to see the goblins. I think I can permit you to, at the very least, check in on your brothers. You won't be able to
Can I
interact
talk?
with them. They've been gone for a while.
Oh. Okay.
They've assimilated here into the spirits. The spirits.
Assimilated.
Yes. Once a being dies, and she'll snap her fingers and roll her eyes because she realized she put down the time stop too quick. Once a spirit chooses to stay here, they have a year to be plucked back out of here by force. Via arcane means. But once they're here, mortal spirits can only interact with other mortal spirits. They hardly even see us, or deities, watching over them. Unless we give them permission. So, while they see you, and some spirits that have been alive, or that have only been here for less than a year, you'd be able to interact with them. But those that have died and chose to stay here, and not be reborn, their spirits are connected to the tree, and she'll point at the golden tree in the center.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, that's where your brothers lie. They chose not to be reborn, or at least in this lifetime. There's a chance that all souls have the chance of being reborn randomly. But that is not my whim, that's at my mother's.
Why wouldn't they want to be reborn?
I'm just gonna put my hand on Ori's back.
Some souls will choose to be reborn because they're ambitious. They want to see what the rest of the world has to offer. But the reality that's given to them is when they're reborn, they don't remember their past lives. So any of the knowledge that they had prior, it's gone. And once they have that realization that they'll lose the knowledge that they've gained, they choose to stay, and then they can assimilate with the great tree.
Do they
And
remember who they are?
They maintain their sense of self, but like I said, once a year has passed, their surroundings begin to mute a little bit, and the chance of them actually interacting with you is slim. You become almost invisible to them because you're not tethered to the tree.
Hmm.
It's a tad difficult, and I'm normally not supposed to share this information, but seeing as all of you have accomplished a great deed, I'm willing to share this. What I can tell you is that your brothers are at peace, regardless of the way that they died. All of them decided to stay here because, well, they figured they'd stay here and wait for their brother to eventually show up, and their parents, and then convince them to stay.
I see.
So you can see them, and she'll put her hand towards the tree trunk, and as the tree trunk lights up with the window, you see a group of tall Minotaur individuals. They are currently eating and drinking and giving merry in a banquet hall. There seems to be boisterous music and other forms of entertainment, dancers, and they seem to be enjoying themselves. And none of them seem to have much of a care in the world. They seem very well fed. None of them are adorning armor or any sort of weaponry. They're just enjoying themselves and the presence of each other. So, and she'll smile and look at you. Is there anything else you'd like to see?
I think I'm good for now.
Okay. Ori, when your time comes and you come here, well, and she kind of hesitates to say it. I hope your deeds, let's just say I hope your deeds, your good deeds outweigh your bad.
Yeah, it's not looking good for me, huh?
You've done a lot of bad in your life, Ori. I can't be
I guess
dishonest.
killing a
with you.
big evil spider is a pretty good deed.
Well, she isn't dead. I should say that.
Well, looks like I'm shit out of luck.
Gods and goddesses don't die. They become... It's almost like their brains get turned off for a time, and they have to recharge. And depends on how much of a beating they got. Depends on how long they have to recharge. In her case, you drove her to her feral state. Meaning, she's going to be asleep for a very long time. Probably longer than, well, most of your lifetimes.
Can you tell my brothers I said hi?
I'll make sure they get the message.
And that I'm sorry.
They know you're sorry.
Well, all right. That's enough for me. I'm just gonna walk away.
Or she'll kind of nod at Auril, and as she nods at Auril, she realizes you're walking into the red grass, and she'll like put her hand out.
Am I not supposed to be over here?
It depends, or that. Go
I like that. I like this color.
go west.
All right, fine. I was gonna take some grass with him.
We
You
went
go
north.
to pluck the grass, and your fingers just kind of slide right through the grass. It's pure energy.
All right, I want to go home. I don't like it here. Nothing makes sense.
And Aura will kind of gesture for all of you to follow. You're brought to a chamber here within the Tower of Knowledge, and as you look out into the wide expanse, this is what you'll see. You guys are currently here.
Portal to the Abyss stands out.
Oh,
There's a whole
Ju-
ass
ju-
town
just
in
a
this place.
smidgen.
It's just a portal to everything that ever was and will be.
Okay.
I'll use Zane's token just to show you guys where you're at. You're led into a lower chamber. Time becomes a little bit less fucky, but it is still a little bit fucky. You are beckoned to a group of beds. It's effectively an infirmary look. Just kind of placed in a center marble laced room. You are beckoned to sleep. All of you don't have much of a choice, because as you are beckoned to sleep, you all fall asleep. And you crash hard. You sleep for about an hour. And as you begin to wake up, you do get a long rest. Which I will...
We love
Huzzah.
love again. Is this golden statue back here of anything important?
Where are we looking?
Above the Tower of Knowledge.
Oh, yes.
here.
Those are purely, well, for the sake of time, Auril will step forward once all of you wake up, and she'll see you staring out, and she says, yes, those are the greeters into the sanctuary. The passage above falls along the river and goes into different realms within the spirit world. And those statues were created. They're in the visage of my father, actually.
Oh, handsome guy.
Well, that was when he was still but a man.
So you just have a what's this over here?
You're pointing to the giant arcane circle that's covering the pit. That's the portal to the abyss. That is
Just have that lying around, or
that is specifically for use of the elves of Frasluna and Alorha, as well as my mother and myself, and I guess my father if he ever wanted to do that. The abyss is, well, actually, where all of you were. That's how I made my way to you initially.
Exciting.
checks out.
The abyss is just a part of the afterlife here in Ammriel.
Can we just go anywhere here? Is there any restrictions?
Yes.
Anywhere you don't want us to go?
There are restrictions. If you had the time, let me rephrase. There are not restrictions per per se. But like I said, time travels slower here. In the Tower of Life specifically, if you're up within my mother's chamber, time travels. 1 day equals half a year. Standard time here, once you leave the Tower of Life, 1 day here equals about a week in the material plane. So, in theory, yes, you could spend your time exploring the sanctuary, and you would be welcome to do so, as mortals. I don't believe you have much time to do so.
No, we must be going where we have a vampire to slay.
Okay, well, there's cool stuff here I kind of want to go to. How about
I
one
also
cool
would like to
thing?
take a look around, but
One cool thing, just 1 hour.
Could we have permission to return?
And she thinks about that actually makes her ponder. My mother never said you couldn't. And she'll kind of like really think about it. And you'll hear a voice boom from above. Oh, just give them a tuning fork. They can come back once their deed is done. If they want to spend some time exploring around and wasting a couple of weeks in their time, I can't exactly tell them no. And Ammriel will nod, and apparating in front of her, you'll see a tuning fork appear.
I will immediately grab it.
And she'll hand it to you. That is to be used whenever you decide to travel here. I would recommend finding a fork that is tuned to the material plane, seeing as the portal you are about to step through can only be used once a year here.
Very well.
So the
This
only
one
way back, you would be
must be
stuck
full
here
up.
for a whole year, which would be many, 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 many years in your time.
Is it 1 days a week here?
Yes. It equates to about a whole year is about 6 years. Ish. It's about 50 days. 50 days for a month. No, that's wrong. I'm blanking here. Well, no, wait. Math.
Do the
My
math,
weeks-
Zach.
One
my
day,
weeks are in
one
a
day-
week.
one day equals 7
No
days.
pressure.
Actually, no. So a month would be, God, half a year.
If
7
not longer.
7 times 30. I mean, that's 210 days. So that's over half a year if you spend a whole month here. So yeah, I mean, you're looking at about 6 years. That's the math I did. If you spend a whole year here, you're looking at about just over 6 years gone in the material realm. Okay. Well, I would behoove you to get out of the tower. Travel down the river. There will be a boat provided to you. You'll travel into Lake Anima. If you hear
Anima?
Anima, it means soul in Latin. You guys get your mind out of the gutter.
Stay character.
Stop giggling at shit. I knew you guys would. Stop it.
So even in Dungeons and
promises.
Dragons, you get a colonoscopy.
Well, once an elf reaches the ripe age of 400, no. You'll cross the lake and make your way to the portal. There you will find my father has been preparing it for the last hour. You will
for a week.
you will find you'll find him there. He will be able to activate the portal, and once he does, you won't have very much time to step through. Where you will appear will be roughly where you disappeared from. You give or take a couple of probably a couple miles.
Okay.
It's
Do
not.
you have the option to move us closer to Torben?
I do not. You will appear on the in the mortal realm, in the material plane, from wherever you disappeared from, and in your case, that would be.
So it's a church.
Yeah, the church kind of turned into a weird space, weird demi-plane. So you would appear within a mile of that church.
Okay.
As for the amount of time that has passed in the material realm since you've been here, about a day and a half. Maybe 2. In between a day and a half and 2. By the time you get there, it'll probably be closer to 2. So, I wish you all the best of luck. And if you need anything, well, we can't exactly help you there, but we can help you here. And she will lay her hand out, and you'll feel a cold embrace wrap around all of you as ice begins to form out of her hand. And she will cast the blessing of Ammriel on all of you. What this gives you, this will give you in the next coming days, this will last for a week. You get 10 temporary hit points at the beginning of each day, and you get advantages. You get advantage on wisdom saving throws moving forward for the next week.
Nice.
You also gain resistance to cold damage.
Yeah, I can quarter cold damage now. Let's go.
Oops.
Yeah, so if you're already resistant to cold damage, too bad, so sad. It doesn't affect you.
Ah.
Yeah, I was gonna say sorry. All right, she'll nod at all of you, and she'll gesture. She'll gesture towards the door, and you will be brought out to a dock where there is a small sailboat waiting for all of you. As you step out into Rahenga, this spirit sanctuary, you're immediately taken aback by the sheer size of the spirit tree, and just the sheer size of all the buildings off in the distance. There doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason to the size of buildings, and there's multiple different types of architecture that you can see off in the distance. And you get the sense that this is a haven for all types of mortal beings that have passed on. As you look off into the distance near the Great Spirit Tree, you do see, I would say, everyone can make a perception check. Weaver, you will see this because of your passive perception. You'd see it anyways, but that'll do.
Fair.
20.
I just wanted to roll.
That is fair. And for the sake of people, I'll also roll for him, and I'll roll for... The DC is 20. Let's see if Anders sees it. He will. Okay. Did Ori roll?
It wasn't really that good. It's a 14.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, everybody but Ori and Elka. You glance up at the Great Spirit Tree, and you do just, For anybody, I will say for Thaddeus, Zane, Beep, for Thaddeus, Zane, and Beep, you all see what look to be just the slightest, like, glimmer of, like, golden threads coming off of the roots of the tree and, like, shooting upwards. You will also see a very bright gold aura coming off the leaves of the tree. For the sake of Vivra, with your 34, you will see. You remember being dead for the briefest moment, and when you looked off and you saw a great golden tree, this is the tree you saw, and now that you're able to look at it in greater detail, there are just thousands, and if not thousands, millions of tiny little golden threads stretching off the tree limbs, the trunk, the base of the tree, the roots, and they're all connecting to individual spirits that you see swirling around the tree. They're stretching out farther into the sanctuary, and it seems like this is a small spiritual tether that has tethered these spirits and held them in place here at this in this sanctuary. When you, at this point, the boat starts to take off a little bit, and as you're looking, and all of you are kind of like taking in the view, Vivra, you get the sense from just looking at the tethers, you get the sense that it's almost where normally something, the very essence of a tether and something tying down something would be bad. This feels warm, welcoming, and anybody can choose to break their tether whenever they want, just from you looking at it. In fact, with your 34, you do see a couple tethers snap for one reason or the other. But
I'll just kind of nod and, as usual, keep that to myself.
as you begin making your way into the lake, like Anima.
Thank you for enunciating.
You're welcome.
Is it brown?
Thaddeus falls in the lake and dies.
no, Thaddeus falls in the lake and gets oddly cleansed.
You guys just want me to add 1,000 HP to Torben's character sheet, don't you?
Oh my god, I feel at home!
Okay.
Sorry.
Anyways, all of you begin hearing multiple voices come erupting out of the lake. You hear, "Join us. It's warm down here. Join their embrace." Shut up, Todd. And as you hear these voices, I'd like everyone to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Ooh.
Whew. Listen, that is probably the best thing that could have happened. I'm not a very wise person.
Neither is Beep, but he rolled a 19. And same goes for Ander. Ander's not that wise either. Oh, I didn't roll the advantage one. Oh, well, it doesn't matter, but we'll see if he rolls a nat 20.
If that's not enough, I can flash a genius for myself.
The DC was 15, so anybody that rolled below 15, something fun would happen. Okay. So, you feel an intense draw to jump in the water, but you do not. You resist it. And based off of Vivra, and I'm going to say Vivra and ironically Zane, because you've revived more people than anybody else. I think you actually tied with Vivra when it comes to reviving people, because of the use of the coins. You both get the immediate like chill down your spine that falling into this lake would not be a very good thing for a mortal being.
Noted.
You would more than likely be trapped there forever.
Oh boy.
Is the boat we're on piloted by anybody? Are we sailing it ourselves? Are we is it magically?
You don't see anybody piloting it. The winds are blowing behind the sails, and the rudder is moving by itself. If you want to attempt to make out, I will say for you, you specifically can make a perception check. And for anybody else, make a Arcana check.
More of a, is it just automatically taking us, or
It seems
are
like it's
we-
automatically taking you somewhere,
Okay.
some form of fashion. Yes.
Yeah, that's all I was asking.
Oh, look at Zane and Vivra.
Mine was an
Hey-o.
Arcana check.
Yeah.
Twinsies.
Because I can't hit that high with my wisdom.
Well, the perception check
There's
would just
no
be
chance
between-
of me. Yeah, there's no chance of me hitting that with Arcana. So
Okay. For Vivra, with your perception, you feel the presence of another person here on this boat that is invisible. You do not get the sense that they are a mortal being. You get the sense that they are very much a spiritual being. And they are purposely hiding themselves from the view of all of you. For Zane, you feel an intense eruption of arcane energy coming from the back of the boat that you didn't notice until you really kind of like got a bit curious about how this boat is steering itself. And it is of the same level of arcane energy that you felt when facing down Alistair for the first time. This is a being that has studied the arcane arts extensively, and you can just tell from you can just tell that somebody is there.
With my blind sense, am I able to?
You don't have blind sense?
Yes, I do.
You don't have true sight?
but he
I
might have
don't have
blind
true sight,
Do you
but I
have-
have blind sense.
Oh, you have blind. Oh, you have blind sense. Oh, I didn't realize that. Let me double check the blind sense. 5e. That grants a localized awareness of hidden or invisible creatures, relying strictly on hearing rather than sight. Yeah, you could hear them moving the oar of the boat, or the rudder of the boat on the back. With your blind sense, you would know that somebody's there, but actually for you, because you are used to being invisible, you go to look towards them and like try to like distinct, because almost all invisibility it's a reflection of light, or I guess more of a refraction of light. There's almost always if you look hard enough, you could still see someone that's invisible, because you see like the waves of light bouncing off of them, and being absorbed and bouncing. And you look, and it's just thin air. There is no, even if you rolled a natural 20, you personally would not be able to see them, because your perception is not high enough.
I am going to try to put Ori in between me and the hearing that I am, and then I'm going to go invisible.
You're going invisible on a boat. Okay. This is not a very big boat. This is maybe the size of a Viking longboat. Like it's a very narrow, small sailboat. But
Is
okay.
he going invisible right next to me?
Right in front of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab him.
Okay. Make a grapple check. So you roll athletics, and Thaddeus, roll acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
And I'm going to say, I'm trying to figure out who's steering this boat.
I'm still grabbing you.
So yeah,
Roll
roll
I'm rolling
acrobatics.
acrobatics.
And Ori rolls
Yes,
athletics. Yeah. That should be fun.
Oh, that's a shitty roll.
17 plus 18.
Yeah, Nate wins
That's
that
a
one.
35. Yeah, that's you go to dash around and Ori just reaches down and grabs you. Doesn't let you.
I'll just
move.
grab like his collar on his or something. I'll drag him to him. He's like, "What are you doing?"
I'm trying to see who's driving this boat.
I really don't think that matters.
Yes, it does.
Why?
Because
It's not a good enough reason. I think I'm just gonna hang on until we get to our destination.
Are you
While
speaking
that's
loudly
going
here?
on.
One moment, bro. Are you speaking loudly
Yeah.
here, or are you guys whispering?
I'm speaking normally.
I'm whispering.
Thaddeus, roll stealth check. Because it's audio based. Coming from your voice, it is not with advantage. 21. We'll see.
Jesus Christ, I'm rolling for shit.
So we're gonna roll. Okay. What is their plus in perception?
Weaver sees my feet moving and Ori holding me on by my collar.
Wow.
Are you still invisible?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody else
Okay.
sees your arm out.
And you'll just hear, as you guys are whispering and Ori, you say out loud, like, "What are you doing?" You'll hear. You don't need to see me. I am but a humble guide.
See, a humble guide.
Drop me.
We just can't have a relaxing boat ride anymore, can we?
Oh, I'm surprised you're not trying to kill him.
Why would I try to kill him? He's fucking driving the God's damn boat.
Because you kill everything.
No, I don't. Not everything.
There is no killing here.
I wasn't going to, sir.
Only
madam.
eternal life. I am a man, thank you. Brett, what were you trying to do? Sorry.
I was just gonna try to walk up to him and say, "Thank you for passage."
No problem at all. And as you say that, his face will become more visible, and it is a skeleton. There's a skull
Ethel?
staring at you,
Given that I am Weaver, I don't give a shit.
and you'll see a very dull gold glow where his eye sockets are.
See, a skeleton. Nothing out of the ordinary. Thaddeus.
Yes, yes, yes.
I am under
Okay.
command of Lady Shanti.
He's a
You
good
have
guy.
nothing
With
to
greatest
fear.
respect. I
If you
didn't
did-
mean to disrespect you.
If he was an evil skeleton, he would have red eyes.
No, they have green, thank you.
What are the red eyes one? I swear I've seen red-eyed skeletons.
Those are skeletons taken over by demons or devils. Their willingness to commit evil atrocities is up to them and only them.
Well, you just have a... Oh, I'm sorry, continue.
Green eye skeletons are undead, mindless killing machines that disrupt the natural order of life.
Do you know much of
So,
vampires?
evil by extension.
Evil by extension when you consider my patron. Yes.
Oh, I'm talking about the other ones. You seem like a good guy.
Oh no, my golden eyes are proof that I serve Lady Shanti.
Were you always an undead?
When I died many, many millennia ago, I did not choose this form, but I suppose how I died had something to do with it.
Okay.
Curiosity has gotten the best of me.
What was your name again? I never get to do it.
My name is Wilkins.
That's a good name.
I do not remember
Wilkins.
my family name because the dungeon master did not plan for this question.
Damn it! I was gonna ask your life story.
Zane's gonna look over.
Do you
Who's the
remember?
dungeon master?
let's get everything on this guy.
Wilkins, what is this dungeon master you speak of?
Are you okay?
Oh,
There's a master-
I'm
we're not in
sorry.
a
I was
dungeon.
having a stroke. Anyway, let's continue
Skeletons
on.
can have strokes.
My
I'm
master
learning so
works in an
much.
emergency department.
I'm
He could
so
help you.
Do you remember your
fascinated.
parents? Do you have any siblings?
I
your
don't
career?
remember. And
Did you kill your siblings?
Oh no, that's so down.
I don't remember. But assuming I'm here, that means I didn't commit any major atrocities in my time.
Oh, that's good. Hell yeah, man. You got more power to you. Got a job out of it. Nice.
I
Do you have any knowledge of vampires?
Vampires are undead beings that are as old as time. They were one of the original creations of the evil goddesses and gods that harbor ill intent towards living beings. They're undead. That's
They
all I
really
know.
said they really said fuck it back then, huh? It's a lot.
Can you make them unexist completely?
Oh, I'm sure there's an option, but I am not aware of that option that you ask for.
Do you get vacation days?
What are vacation days?
Like days off where you don't have to. You know,
I
row
know
a
what
boat.
vacation is. I
Why'd you ask? You're making me look foolish.
call it a little humor.
I would say your humor's a little bone dry.
Hey-oh!
Just like a humorous. Anyways,
Hey, you got it. He has a sense of. You want to come along with? We need like a comic relief character.
I cannot leave my post.
Did you say your name was Sands?
No, it is Wilkins.
And
Keep up.
I'll roll the wisdom damage to you, or psychic damage.
Yeah, roll psychic damage. Do you have any other harebrained questions for me, or can I go back to being invisible?
Do you
I kind
have
of like
good
looking
health
at you. I don't
benefits?
know.
If being
I think he
invisible
needs 'em.
requires effort on your part, then please do not feel the need to on our behalf.
Yeah, I want to see why you have to be invisible in the first place. You look just fine.
Do you have health benefits? Like, let's say you broke a bone.
You cannot be
Oh, I guess that is a
injured
I think
possibility.
you
here.
get death benefits.
You can't be injured here.
There's only life and vitality in the sanctuary.
I'm punching Thaddeus in the face.
Spirits can't be harmed. Humans in humanoids
shit.
can. Roll an
Roll an
attack.
Why'd you?
Faded.
Oh fuck! It's a natural 18.
Oh god. Just roll a d4 and double it.
All right. It's probably not. It's,
It's about to be really funny.
Matt- yeah, it's just 6 damage.
Thaddeus is getting cold clocked.
Thaddeus is getting cold clocked. Thaddeus, make a Constitution saving throw. You were not expecting to get punched in the face, and you're getting punched in the jaw. Constitution saving.
I'm still holding him, by the way. Have not let go.
You managed to shirk off unconscious, like unconsciousness, and being knocked out by Ori's unexpected sucker punch.
Don't I get, like, dodge or
No,
You
he's
are-
holding
You
you.
are
I'm holding you.
actively grappled, so no. Technically, Ori would have rolled with advantage, but for the sake of this goofiness, we're 6 is fine. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. I should have said that mortals can be injured here. Spirits cannot. Our souls
Oh,
are tethered to
okay.
the tree, so we gain vitality by the tree. I will heal your wounds because I did not speak fast enough. And he'll cast Cure Wounds at first level on you. Max heal, you're back up to full.
All right. I will not. Do I need to make the changes in my thing
No,
just to show?
No. We are approaching the portal now.
I'm gonna grab my blades and say, "Can I? Can I?"
What are you
Son of
doing?
the two sisters.
You hear nothing. Because you already rolled once today for communication. We're approaching the portal. Master Azuth will be there to meet you. He will discuss what you need to do once you arrive back into the material plane. Do find yourself and your journey a safe one.
Do you take tips, my man? Oh,
What
my
are
bones?
What are tips? I am not aware
Never.
of this term.
Tipping
I-
culture hasn't reached the afterlife yet.
Wait, do I have any corn left? I'm gonna give him a cob of corn.
You go to hand him the cob, and it passes through his hand.
That is the soul of Cornholio.
I'm gonna put down Okay, well I guess I don't have any gold. That is
These-
2 silver coins. I do have like expensive items to sell, but like I need to trade those in. I'll put down like 10 silver. Here you go.
Normal passage down the river is only 2 coins of your choice.
Well, for the company.
I'll pull out a second cob of corn and set it down.
I can't touch that or interact with that. I can interact with metal, since metal is spiritually charged.
These are the coins of Cornholio.
They are
Cord's
not.
gonna be on the boat forever. He can't move it.
Those
You have to
are-
get someone else to move it. He's gonna be an asshole.
He reaches down and picks up a coin. I can touch silver, as I said.
How much? You said it was 2
Two
per person.
two
2
coins for
per-
passage down the river per person once you enter the
12?
sanctuary.
12 then for everybody.
Well, it'd be 14 because Anders with you.
I was counting Andrew.
There's 7 of you total, including Anders.
Because Beep isn't here. Because
Yeah.
Austin isn't here to play Beep, and that's where my counting went wrong.
Yeah.
So 14.
Yeah, or no worries. Worries put down 10 silver.
Okay, then I'll throw down 4 more gold, because why not?
Your passage is accepted, but not unnecessary. Lady Shanti had already paid in advance, but I appreciate the gesture. Consider your passageway when you come here as a spirit paid in full.
This one, thank you.
I will be sure to remember your faces, assuming it doesn't get blown off like my own.
I need to roll an insight check on that.
Yeah, go for it. Oh,
Hey!
he alluded to the fact that he looks the way he does because of the way he died. And you can now get the insinuation, because you are very insightful in this case, that he probably died via some sort of explosion or fire that melted off his flesh and skin before he died.
Fair.
Is he a full skeleton?
He is as far as you can tell, he is a full skeleton.
Damn, what the fuck did this guy go through?
Don't want to know.
I will write Wilkins lore one of these days. Today is not that day.
We got we gotta trace Wilkins back to his roots and see where he came from.
Maybe he'll pop up in campaign 2 one of these days.
Here lies, we'll find its gravestone.
You'll find, yeah, there you go. Herein lies Wilkins the hero.
Yeah.
Ran into a burning building to save a bunch of orphans.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you for writing his backstory for me, guys. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
As you approach this island, you see a tall obelisk shooting upwards, and standing on the bank is a person. You see he's not much taller than Ori. He was about 11 to 12 feet tall. Long proportions, black hair, pointy ears, bright blue eyes, and it looks very similar to Ammriel. And I will, because I don't have a map for the actual portal, I'm gonna just go ahead and I'll show you who you're looking at real quick. Let me scroll to the top. He's carrying a staff. You are now staring at Master Azuth, as he was introduced to you by Wilkins. You guys can roll a religion or history check for who this might be.
Which would be more interesting because they're the exact same role for me.
I mean, actually, honestly, history would probably make more sense. It depends on how you want to look at it. Do you want to look at it from the perspective of passing churches and knowing certain things, or do you want to know that you've read it before or something like that? I guess that's really
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Because like I said, they're the exact same for me.
This is very well known across the world. The DC was 15. Zane, are you gonna roll? I don't know. Magic's here.
I'm glad we're not fighting because my rolls are sucking dick.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have we're gonna have a fight this session. You guys did that for 3 sessions in a row. I'll roll a history check on Beat because
We aren't, or we are.
you're not. No.
Okay.
You did not enunciate that very well, but I knew what you meant.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll with advantage. Oh, they're both 19, so I guess that works out.
Fair.
Okay. For those of you that rolled above a 15, I think all of you rolled history. Yeah. You would have all heard about the man that became a god, thousands and thousands of years ago. You would know the name Azuth, being the god of wizards and spellcraft. He is widely celebrated as the father of all arcane arts. For the sake of your history check, the story goes that Azuth spread the knowledge of the arcane arts to the world as a human. As he went on in his life and extended his life via arcane matters, he began getting bored of his life and chose to reincarnate himself as an elf to live a much longer life than his human life would allow. As he reincarnated himself, he said that he was given a religious view from Eldath to climb the world tree and become a deity. So climb the world tree he did. He went down to he sailed to Ushar after spreading his word of the arcane arts, and began the journey of climbing the world tree, which is down in Ushar. It's the same world tree that Arval has explained on numerous occasions that he himself climbed. Azuth climbed to the top, and known as the only human being or mortal in general to become a full-blown god. But as you're looking upon him, he's a lot less impressive than his statues that you've seen sputtered out throughout the world. His statues show a large, very buff looking man with a beard and long hair, and holding a staff that has a star at the top of it. In this case, you see a very gaunt-looking man, long hair, that like you saw, very pale complexion, no beard, not buff at all. And he looks down at all of you and says, "Right, well, let's get on with it so I can get back to my research."
Very well.
I presume all of you have done some sort of teleporting in your time?
Yeah.
Less than intentionally, but yes.
Very good. You'll understand it when I say that you must hold hands as you enter this portal, or you may be separated. Is that understood?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Very well. When you reach the material plane, you'll feel a little weird. Your legs will feel heavy, your lungs will feel like they're full of water, and your brain will feel like it's burning. You've spent a time here in the sanctuary and in the spirit realm in general. You eventually become antiquated and used to that sensation as a mortal, but unfortunately it does not go away once you go back to the material plane for a time. My advice to you is to sleep it off for a day or two and you should be fine. Any questions?
Most likely we will not have that opportunity. Is there... Would, for instance, the magic of greater restoration offset these symptoms?
I suppose that would probably do it, yes. Although I suppose someone at your level, even though you are quite a accomplished spellcaster yourself, I can just tell, you may not have the juice to do it for everyone. So let me lend you a hand, since my wife has deemed you worthy. And he'll put his hand down on your shoulder, Vivra, and you will gain 7 level 5 spell slots.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Game on.
He's the god of magic, effectively. He can do what he wants.
All right.
Yep.
I ain't complaining.
Nope. Please don't abuse the power I just gave you. That'll run out in a day.
Very well.
If I see you back here, we can speak about magecraft and the arcane arts if you'd like. But for now, I must get back to my study.
That would be more my friend Zane's realm of expertise. This one dabbles more in the druidic divine magics.
Ah, yes. The druids. My mother-in-law would like you. Very well. Is everyone ready to step through the portal?
Yeah.
Is there anything you can equip me with? 'Cause I will be the one to kill Torben.
No.
Thank you, I guess.
Any other questions?
Remind me what this plane is called.
Well, it gets a little tricky. This is a demi-plane within a plane. We're currently in the Spirit Sanctuary. Zach, stop.
Who's Zach?
Spit it out.
You're currently in the Spirit Sanctuary, Rahenga, which is mine and my wife's realm. It's more of a demi-plane to the greater spirit realm in general, otherwise known as the spirit world. Why do you ask?
This one has been given a tuning fork to return someday, but did not know how to label it.
Ah. Well, if you're given that, I assume my wife okayed it, so I have no reason to... Wait, that is one of my forks. Ammriel? That girl doesn't know how to keep things to herself. Whatever, I'll make another one.
Thank you, then.
That's no
You
problem at
look
all.
well fed. I don't think you need another fork.
And he'll just look at you
I-
and be so done with your.
I will reach over and whack Thaddeus with the tuning fork over the head such that it rings.
Ding. And he will smirk at you when you do that. By the way, he clearly likes you, Weaver.
I have not let go of Thaddeus this whole time.
Good.
My feet are still going.
It's quite rude,
Uh,
Thaddeus.
All right, now all of you hold hands if you like. Bear hug each other. I don't really care. Just make sure you're making contact with each other as you step in the portal.
Or he's gonna bear hug everybody.
I'm gonna push my
Make a
butt up
strength
to
check
Ori.
for shits and giggles. You are lifting a lot of weight by doing that.
Nat 20.
Oh
It's a
my.
26.
Yeah, you just Ori just like you guys start to like kind of like begin to like get together and like grab onto each other's hands, and Ori just like fucking runs over and like bear hugs all of you. That'll work.
Don't ever let me go, guys.
That'll work, and he will.
I'd never give you up, Ori.
He will tap his staff down on the ground, and a bright blue magic circle will light up. Don't just stand there, walk through.
My legs just kind of paddle in the air because
I'll
Alright.
walk through it with everybody.
Ori!
Safe travels.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Boy.
You hear Wilkins. Bye. From the boat.
Bye,
Sorry I
Wilkie.
insulted you.
As you step through the portal, you feel a moment of weightlessness as you are shunted out of the spirit realm. After about 30 seconds of the feeling of free falling, your feet land in a forest, just on the outskirts of Fulchester. Let me grab that map. You all appear to the north. Here. You are now back in the material realm.
Well, the material world looks really shitty.
Or you immediately drop everybody. Because you feel exhausted.
Brett, check your messages.
I don't know.
You don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
Weaver, you immediately feel empowered by the amount of spell slots that you have, but you do feel
Yep.
tired.
Yep, I am immediately gonna cast a greater restoration on everybody.
Okay, make sure you mark off the diamond dust.
So it'd be 7 of us, correct?
Yep.
All right. Cool.
I'm just gonna kind of look at everybody, and I'm just gonna be like, "I'm sorry. I can do better."
What are you sorry for?
Well, a good majority of you nearly died.
Pretty sure they actually died. Ander will chirp in.
Well, yeah.
This one was one of them, and this one does not see anything you could have done differently.
Well, I still think I could do better at protecting my friends.
You were the one smart enough to bring us back, calm enough to bring us back.
It is true. I don't know. It's my job to get my ass kicked for y'all. I didn't really get my ass kicked, so do feel bad about it.
All I know is I need to pay homage to the sisters and their son for
I don't know if you
granting
want to go
me.
back in that church.
They granted me the ability to end our turmoil.
You look off towards the church, curious enough, up on the hill. It is nothing but ruins. Where a church once stood, there's just stone ruins that seem like they've been there a long time.
Huh.
Okay, for time reference, can I try to speak with my weapons again?
No, you've only done a... You can do it once per long rest. Or once every 24 hours, technically, is what it is. So,
Well, that's why I'm asking, because it appears the time
You're-
was different.
your own self's 24 hours. So,
Okay.
yeah. So, it doesn't matter how much time has passed in the material realm. Whatever realm you're in, it's the amount of time that's passed.
Okay, just for clarification, as I look up and see them, does this look like recent damage or old damage?
I'm sorry, where were you speaking on? The church?
The church.
Yeah.
The church looks old. It looks like it's been destroyed for a very long time. And I would say everybody can either roll an insight check or an arcane check or arcana check. Your choice.
Arcana.
I'm gonna share my thoughts
21.
with my friends,
Yeah.
and really neither one.
16 for Arcana.
Okay.
The church, it was just the other day. It was whole, and now it's dilapidated.
What was the arcane check for seeing?
21.
Okay. I'm sorry, what was Ori's check?
16
Okay.
for Arcana.
Yeah, so the DC is not really high, but it's high enough. It was a 15. So Thaddeus, you're able to the obvious point is like, yeah, it's no longer a church. And just from glancing over at it, they definitely seem old. This looks like old ruins. For the sake of Zane, the immediate thought in your brain is, she casts an illusion on the entire town.
Can we tell from where we're at how much of the rest of the town looks like crap?
Weaver, make a perception check. And if anybody else wants to make a perception check, you can, but it would be a disadvantage because you are not that. Getting details from where you're at is difficult, but you can see the church up on the hill.
I'll take that for a perception check with disadvantage.
Yeah, that's damn.
um,
Oh, rough.
What?
Thaddeus can't see shit. I rolled a 5. I also can't see shit.
Is that a city over there?
What's that over there? What's going on?
What at?
Town?
Wow, you guys are rolling like shit.
Hold on.
We are tired.
You feel
We
just
rejuvenated
got
from the Great
out of the
Restoration. Yeah.
Yep.
But also, yeah, you are.
Do we, though?
You are mentally exhausted, though. You guys have been through a lot in the last 15. Okay. Oh yeah. For the perception check purpose, Weaver, really only you can tell. The town looks fine. There's no. There's not any more abandoned buildings than there were a couple of days ago when you were here. And it's really just the church. And as you look farther off with your perception check, it looks like a few of the townspeople have just now began to realize that the church is no longer the church that they've been seeing within the last I mean, there's a couple that are there are a couple of townspeople that are there, like actively inspecting it. And as you look around, it seems like we're in the morning, so it just became morning here, and you get the sense, given that for Zane and for Vivra, with your insight / arcana, you get the sense that the illusion or whatever magic was being casted upon this town faded overnight, and people are just starting to wake up and realize that their church is gone.
We should leave.
We should return to the Dancing Dragon and perhaps ask our friend there.
Yeah, we should not be out in the open.
I will say this to my friends. It appears the church that I just visited has been dilapidated and gone for such a long time, and it's not what you see.
I mean, I think everybody sees the church for what it is now. Just so you're aware. But so what's happening? You want to try to sneak back to the Dancing Dragon?
How you said it's morning. How populated is the city?
Not very, but people are stirring because word of the church is starting to like spiderweb out.
Okay.
You can judge just with your perception. You probably got about 10 to 15 minutes before things get really busy outside, and you have about a 10-minute walk.
We need to
Okay.
hurry.
Yes.
And
This one would rather maintain his spell of animal shapes if he could.
I will be invisible.
Andrew will cast Pass Without Trace. Because he can
For
do
Ori
that.
specifically, I'm gonna just reach over, touch Ori, and cast Greater Invisibility.
Okay. So Pass
Can I
Without
loose
Trace
east?
and two people.
Well, you're big and people are looking for you
Yeah,
actively.
you guys
to
are still
kill
wanted,
you,
by the
so-
way. Like that is something that you are very aware of.
Would Pass Without Trace stack?
No,
Okay,
I'm
never
gonna
mind
say no. As fun as that would be, no. Okay, so you guys begin walking back, looking inconspicuous. Two of you are invisible. Roll a group stealth check. Thaddeus and Ori are rolling with advantage.
Can I still be a cat? I think that.
No,
No.
because I'm not casting
Oh.
that spell if I can avoid it.
Okay.
Ah, damn! I'm rolling for shit.
And then plus 10 because of Pass Without Trace.
We do get a +10, yeah.
Oh, plus 10, 29. Sorry.
Or
31.
All right, let me roll for Ander
31.
and. Did I X out of my 2 character sheets? I did. Fuck.
Rip.
Why did I do that?
R.I.P.
Because it seemed like a good idea at the time, officer.
Dummy.
Wow. Wow.
Because I had to get somewhere, officer.
All right.
I had to get your wife's house, officer.
Stealth check. Or beep. Take the first roll there. Oh, where are you?
Yeah, combat music.
There you go.
I forgot to hit the repeat button. Okay. So that's for Beep. That's a 24, which sucks for him. And stealth for Ander is actually not that bad. Still pretty bad. 27 though. Okay, so that's a 24, a 27, a 31, a 32, a 31, a 29, and a 35. You guys rolled pretty well with Pass Without Trace. I'm gonna roll a group. We're gonna say as the morning becomes day and people are starting to come out, I'm gonna say that they're gonna get a plus just because of the sheer amount of people. They're gonna get a plus 12, and they'll decide our DC. 19. Yeah, you guys are good.
Oof.
You slip your way to the dancing dragon, and you're able. The front door is unlocked. You walk in, and the bell on the door rings a little bit as you walk in, and you are immediately met by Belle, the owner of the dancing dragon. And she will look over at all of you and say, "Well, I was wondering what happened to you. You just kind of disappeared, but seems like you're back in one piece for the most part." And she'll look into all of your eyes. "Seems like it was a bit of a trip."
What
That's one way to put
happened
it.
to my church?
We
Sorry.
happened to the church.
I'm gonna
Thaddeus.
uninvisibilitize and say, what happened to the fucking church?
We happened to the church, Thaddeus.
That's something that I just went British. Well, that's something we're trying to figure out. I've been hearing rumors about it. Somebody poked their head in and told me about it, but nobody really understands. The church just went from being a normal church to, well, it's now a rubble and ruin. And, well, that church has been there for 2 decades now, at least. I remember it being built.
Zane, explain yourself, please.
You've seen me use illusion magic, Thaddeus, right?
Yes.
Think of that on a larger scale.
Why would someone want to use an illusion on an entire town?
Well, you see, when we went into the church, I'm gonna look to her for reference. Was it yesterday?
You guys have been gone for almost. This would now be day 3.
Holy shit. Okay, when we went into the church 3 days ago, we were met by a lady, much older looking lady. It was not actually a lady. Her name was Matilda, the Terror.
Oh yeah, you're talking about
and-
Eloise, the head of the church. Yeah, I told the
Yeah,
person I was going to talk to. Right.
Of sorts.
Yeah, of sorts. Yeah, she wasn't actually Eloise. She was Matilda the Terror, who is kind of a god.
Oh. All right.
And got into some really, really perilous shit in the chance to between her trying to kill us and us trying to kill her. We won.
She's basically a bitch.
I don't think she'll be terrorizing your town anymore.
She'll hit you with a timeout hand gesture. I just want to get this straight. Y'all went off into our church, met a goddess, I suppose.
And we fought and won.
And you fought a god and you won.
Yeah.
It was my
That's
church.
that's the gist of it.
And she'll just kind of scratch her head.
Barely, but yes, we did.
How are y'all? Am I sure? Are you guys are you undead? She's gonna roll an insight check.
We're not dead. Well, 3 of us did die, but we brought them back to life.
I didn't die, and I'm the one that killed her. Stuck my blades right in her eyeball.
She'll walk up and like grab you by the shoulders, saying it like,
I didn't die. I did not die.
I'll walk up and say, this one did temporarily leave the mortal coil.
Right. Okay. I understand. You just have to understand that, like, I've done a lot of there's talk of gods, goddesses, and living and dying and shit like that. It's just not exactly something you hear coming through this town every day. Who the hell are you people?
We are just the rat bastards.
Right, I understand that, and I get it. I get you're like a bunch of famous, like, adventurers and shit, but like, you fought a god.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
you're
we have the
somehow
means to
all
fight a
here.
vampire still.
You're somehow all here with all your digits. Are your bits and bobs in
Well.
place? Are you good? Did they?
Some
You've
people may
never-
have lost their marbles in the midst of that, but you know.
Yeah,
You've
we're
never fought
okay.
a god in your life?
I've never seen the gods are nothing more than myth and legend. I mean, we know they exist, but I ain't nobody's ever seen any of them. Maybe except for
We just got done talking to a couple of them.
We had lunch with one, dear.
Yeah.
To be fair,
big-
if you
no
have
big
seen
deal.
Eloise, you have seen a god.
She probably wasn't the last she saw, though.
By the way,
That's true.
as you go to or as you go to talk and say we actually just sat down and ate with a couple, your mouth is moving, but your voice does not come out. As you try to speak
Actually,
about
I'm the
them.
one that said that.
Oh well, sorry.
Well, I did say we both said the same thing.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So
Pretty much.
as you go to talk about your experience in the spirit sanctuary, your mouth moves, but nothing comes out.
I'm gonna notice that they were talking and then just immediately stopped. Can I check my notebook to see if the notes I was keeping are still there?
You glance down. You can see them.
Fascinating. Okay.
Did I see
look over,
Ori's
can I see
lips
them?
move?
You both, yeah. Well, you experienced your own lips moving and nothing coming out, Thaddeus. As soon as
Okay,
you
so
started,
she didn't hear me.
as soon as you started to speak on you just met a couple of gods actually. Whatever was said in that. As soon as you mentioned anything but with Matilda, anything to do with the gods but with Matilda and your experience there, your mouth was moving, but your voice was not coming out, almost as if you are being persuaded not to speak. And
Can I do a perception check to see if I actually realize that? Because I'm just used to speaking all the time and hearing
sure,
my own voice.
yeah, that's fine. It's a pretty easy DC. Yeah, yes, you notice it immediately, and Zane, when you look down at your notes, you can read it, but you blink your eyes, and when you shake your head a little bit, and it kind of disappears when you blink your eyes. Not in the way that like where your eyes close and it goes dark. I mean, it like literally disappears from your page. And when you go to read it again, it's not written in your normal common handwriting. It's written in Celestial.
Oh fuck! I can't read this.
You can read it though.
Oh, fascinating. Okay.
Yes, you can read it. Does anybody read Celestial just innately in this group? I think it's just Beep. Does Beep know Celestial?
I believe he does.
I don't know where his
Can Calypso read it?
Calypso? Yes, she could technically. I'm not seeing his languages. Oh, no, I have to get rid of that. Okay.
Column towards the left column, last box.
Yeah, he doesn't have them in there, so I don't know if he has them like in notes, like separate notes somewhere that I just can't see.
Fair.
But okay, well either way. Okay. Then never mind. Calypso could read it if you beckon her to do so. You could also maybe ask her about why this is happening. But that's about it for her.
Okay.
Anyways, Bella will look over at you guys. You know, your friends, the owl man and the rabbit guy and the woman, the Orphelia and Elkis and Archer. That's their names. They stopped in yesterday and they seem to be in a bit of a bit of a panic.
Why?
Do you know where they're at?
As far as I know, they stayed the night here last night, so they may be
Have
in
they
their
left?
rooms. No, I haven't seen them.
I'm gonna go try to find my friend.
While he's doing that, I will double check that this is actually a ritual spell. It is. I will begin to ritually cast Animal Messenger.
Okay. All right, as you're doing that, all right, as you're doing that, Zane, you're going up to where they've been staying.
Yeah.
Okay. You go up, and the door is unlocked.
No.
There's no response. You open the door. They are not in there.
Fuck. All right, I'm gonna go back to everybody else.
Were you able to find them?
No, they don't seem to be here.
Interesting. I've been down here this entire time. Unless they're just really stealthy like and they skip past me. I don't know. But as that conversation continues, Weavra, you finish your casting of Animal Messenger. What message do you want to spend? Into who?
I will do two. I am probably, of the three of them, I am probably closest to Ophelia. So I will send it to her and say, we have returned to the Dancing Dragon. Please come back. We have much to speak to you about.
Okay.
And once I send the little bird or whatever that I grabbed to do the messaging, I will go ahead and tap on Harmonia and just say, this one would like to make your acquaintance. This one was informed that you are at least a fraction of a god.
Roll a d100.
Damn.
After escaping the spirit sanctuary, you feel empowered spiritually. For 24 hours, the roll needed to connect with any spiritual or divine entity goes up by 10. So the 25, you hear, what? What do you want?
This one would like to make your acquaintance.
Okay. Hi.
This one is your new bearer.
Okay, well, that's great and all. Name's Harmonia. What's yours?
Greetings, Harmonia. This one is Weavra.
Right. I think I actually knew that now that you said it. Okay. I'm awake. What do you need?
This one is not sure. This one is new to speaking to deities encased in armor.
Fair enough. Well, I guess I can tell you about who I am. My name's Harmonia. I'm the bastard child of Eldath and some Furbolg out there. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure is entirely this one's.
Right. Well, I guess I'm awake now. So, if you want to talk to me, I guess just say something.
Is there anything this one can do to improve your status, to make you more comfortable?
Well, if you fed me my favorite food, maybe that would be ideal.
What would that be? This one enjoys cooking.
Oh, I like fire. I like a lot of fire. It's really tasty. Have you ever tried eating fire?
This one has not eaten fire, but I will produce flame in my hand. And how do you consume fire?
All right. Place it up to the my brain.
I will
Shoot.
hold it up to the gem.
The gem, right? The gem. I forgot that's where I'm at now in life. Yeah. Oh, so warm. That's a lot better. Wow. Oh no, still sad. All right. Well, I'm awake now, so just keep feeding me fire every once in a while, and we can talk whenever you want.
This one is pleased to make your acquaintance.
Harmonia is now awakened.
Hey. I'll take that any day of the week.
Love that for you.
All right. I was wondering if you were going to do it because I think you're the only one that didn't.
I so far have not been
Yep.
correct, because that is part of who Vivra is as a person, and actually speaking to a deity who told him that, hey, this is a thing. It's like, oh, okay, I will try this.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I'm gonna go relax
Thank you.
again.
This one did not mean to disturb your rest. This one apologizes.
No problem. All right. Well, cool. Don't die like the last guy. All right. And he'll
This
shut
one
off
will
the
do his
communication.
best.
If I had a better Canadian accent, and I give him a Canadian accent.
Hey.
Oh yeah, but I can't even do a fucking Canadian accent anymore. All right. The bird goes flying off. Within minutes, the bird returns. Still carrying the message that you wrote. For it flew, immediately searched within the, I would say it wouldn't be a couple minutes, it'd be more like an hour. It flew within the 50-mile range, looked around, could not find who you were trying to send the message to, and instead of waiting the 24 hours just for expediency's sake, it flew back to you.
Okay.
You immediately realize they're not within 50 miles of your location right now.
Yeah. I will look at everybody else, and friends, our other friends are not within a 50-mile radius.
They're not supposed to be running off without us.
Do we have a stone to communicate with him?
I think there's one that connects to Elkis, if I remember correctly. Maybe it's Elka that has it.
I have a sending stone to Elkis once a day.
There you go.
Call your uncle.
Ring ring.
You just have to start speaking. That's the nature of the item.
He said
okay.
ring ring.
No, I mean I have one chain. I have one message.
Yep. So think it through.
Hey uncle, we're back. Where are you?
It takes a little bit of time for there to be a response, and you hear whispering, "Oh, thank the gods. We were concerned when you disappeared off the plane. We kind of got swept up in something we had no choice to avoid. We're safe for now. Head northwest. We're in the mountains. Hot on Torben's trail.
Well, we have our bearings. Northwest.
I suppose we do.
He's in a cave. I remember that.
If you guys recall, Torben himself stated that meet him in the Falno Mountains. If you're curious of what he's doing.
Why would they run off without us?
It's a little rude.
But if they have not heard of from us in 3 days, and I'll look at the innkeeper. I can't remember her name.
Bell.
Bell.
It's been 2 full days, but you're on the 3rd morning that you've been gone, yeah.
I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah, they could have assumed the worst.
Indeed.
Like I said, they seemed pretty panicked yesterday when they popped in. I don't know how they're 50 plus miles away by now. They probably... I mean, the only way I can think of is if they found something that could fly them there, or maybe arcane means. All right. I get the sense that you all are going to be heading on out of here soon. To chase after
Of course,
your
we don't
friend.
get time to rest.
Yes.
Well, before you leave, how about you get a one more home cooked meal before you leave? At the very least, make the road a little bit less cold and dreary.
That
I
sounds
would
delightful.
appreciate that.
All right. And she will run back, and she will yell out, "Orla, I need your help in the kitchen!" And you'll see little Orla come running down the stairs. Look at all of you and smile and say, "Hi, welcome back."
We couldn't leave without saying goodbye.
I would be
One
mad at you.
charcuterie board to go, please.
What's that?
It's your finest cooking.
Roger that, Brett.
Nope.
All right. So, a meal is made for those of you that are meat eaters. Steaks are cooked. For those of you that are not meat eaters, a vegetable pie is made. A warm vegetable pie. She brings out various drinks, whether it be juice, wine, tea, whatever you like, milk, water. All of you sit down for a meal. I would like all of you to remember to put the mark down that you have 10 temporary hit points because of the Blessing of Ammriel. So you remember that, and that way I remember that. And as you sit down, you thank, assumedly thank Belle for her hospitality. She will look at all of you and say, "Good luck. I don't know what you're marching into, but just know that once all this craziness is over, you're always welcome back here."
Thank you.
We'll be sure to make our way back before we head
Yes.
home.
You better. I'll hold you to that. Come back alive.
And thank you. Thank you for keeping us safe. I'm gonna hand her 200 gold.
200. All right, mark it down. Okay. without anything else left to do, all of you wander out. As you go to wander out, she says, "Go out the back door. Don't anybody seen you, and I'll kind of keep watch to make sure no one sees you wandering out of town."
Thank you.
So, you begin heading north, I guess west along the road. Are you guys sticking to the road, or are you going to be off the road in the woods, kind of paralleling the road?
I'd say probably off the road.
Off the road until we're well out of eyesight range of the maybe not well out of it, until we're reasonably far away from the town.
Okay.
And then I might so let's see, there are 7 of us. If I were to trying to do this without burning an 8th level spell,
Okay.
if I were to polymorph Ori into a giant eagle,
Yeah.
how many people could he carry?
Reasonably, because he does take on the physical stats of an eagle.
Right.
2.
He's also the largest, so
right. So he would, in theory, be larger, in stature as an eagle. So I'll say 3 for Ori. You're not the only one who has polymorph, just so you remember. And
well, the only one within this this party.
Austin said to use the spell slots however I wanted. So
okay.
Then he will cast Beep will cast polymorph on Ander because he's the next strongest.
And then, if necessary, I will pop out my wings and...
Yep, so polymorphed Ander. Ander is stronger than Ori. And I would say, just given, for the sake of ease, and we're not burning unneeded spell slots, I'll say each one can carry 3 with the 2 birds. You will be flying slightly slower, but not too much slower. Instead of, say, I think the fly speed of Giant Eagle is 60 feet, you'll be flying at 50 feet instead, just because of the extra weight.
Yeah. That's fine. That's a hell of a lot quicker than we can walk it, so...
Yeah. So, 2 of you... 2 can sit on Ander's back, and 3 can sit with Ori. And you guys take off flying to the west. And I think as you guys are heading to the west, you see a small settlement that all of you would know as Ori's birthplace, Cumlots. It is a larger. You see Minotaurs. You see Minotaurs spread out through the town, a small little town, and Ori, you do. I'm gonna say how polymorph works just from now on, for as long as we play. For the sake of polymorph, you have to use the physical and the mental stats whenever you're rolling. But you recognize friend from foe, and you keep some sense of self. So Ori, you as a giant eagle, you would see Cumlots and be like, "Oh, that's home." But you see it off in the distance, and as you begin flying, Falno Mountains begin to peek up over the rolling hills. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Aw.
Well, thanks for playing. Thanks for bearing with me. And if everything goes to plan, you guys are pushing your way to the last fight of this campaign.
Yeah.
Finally try to get to beat the brakes off this goddamn vampire.
This all started because Magic was like, "What's in the casket?"
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, my logic at the time was pretty solid, though.
Yep.
Because we were fighting something that looked like it was taking no damage, and I was like, fuck it, maybe his real body was in the casket. So,
Yeah, no, yep. Yeah, and then he just let out a Eldritch War on the world.
Hmm.
Then it's now the big bad evil guy. Congratulations. I'll be right back. Thanks for playing.
Yeehaw.
All right, guys, that's gonna do it for us. We will hopefully be back next Sunday with a full party, and we'll be getting back into it. Until then, I want to wish everyone a great rest of your weekend. And for the kiddos that are going back to school this coming week, have fun, be safe, enjoy your time, and don't grow up too fast. All right. Have a great night. Peace out.